Hi everyone, it's Irina Borden, your Charleston Realtor with Agent Realty. Today we're talking about everything you need to know about hurricanes. This is something every Charleston homeowner, buyer, seller, renter, and visitor needs to understand. Hurricane season. Charleston is beautiful. We love the water, we love the marshes, the beaches, the history, and those gorgeous old homes. But living here also means respecting the Lowcountry weather. Hurricanes are not something to panic about, but they are absolutely something to prepare for. Official Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st through November 30th. That does not mean we have a storm every year, and it does not mean every storm is a disaster, but it does mean this is the window where we need to pay attention, especially from late summer into fall. Let's start with different levels of urgency because the wording can get a little confusing. A tropical depression is an organized system with winds below tropical storm strength. A tropical storm has sustained winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. This is when the storm gets a name. A hurricane starts at 74 miles per hour. Hurricanes are ranked by categories, from category 1 to category 5. Category 1 and 2 storms are dangerous and can still cause flooding, tree damage, roof damage, and power outages. Category 3, 4, and 5 storms are considered major hurricanes. But here's the part people miss. The category only measures wind. It does not tell the whole story. In Charleston, water is often the bigger threat. Storm surge, tidal flooding, heavy rain, and rivers backing up. Now let's talk about watches and warnings. A hurricane watch means hurricane conditions are possible, usually within about 48 hours. This is your get serious now moment. A hurricane warning means hurricane conditions are expected, usually within about 36 hours. At that point, you should already be executing your plan, not just starting from scratch. Storm surge watch means life-threatening flooding from rising water is possible. A storm surge warning means life-threatening flooding is expected. In the Charleston area, do not ignore storm surge warnings. Water can become dangerous before the strongest winds even arrive. Next, evacuation. In South Carolina, evacuation are announced by zones. So before a storm is even on the map, you should know your evacuation zone. Do not wait until everybody is trying to figure out at the same time. Look up South Carolina, know your zone. Enter your address and save that information. If officials order your zone to evacuate, take it seriously. Your options are 1. Stay with family or friends inland or outside the evacuation zone. This is usually the best option if you have it. 2. Book a hotel inland. Do this early, especially if you have pets. 3. Go to an official emergency shelter. Shelters are important, but they should be treated as a last resort. They are not hotels. Bring your medications, personal items, chargers, documents, and anything your family truly needs. 4. If you have medical needs, look into South Carolina's special medical needs shelter process ahead of time. Do not wait until the storm is almost here. And if you have pets, make a plan for them now. Many shelters do not accept pets, except service animals, and pet-friendly options can fill up quickly. Have carriers, leashes, vaccination records, food, medication, and a place to go. Now, what if you decide to stay? First, only stay if it is safe and legal to do so. If you live in a flood-prone area near the beach, on a barrier island, in a mobile home, or in a mandatory evacuation zone, staying can become extremely dangerous. If you do stay, here is what you need at the house. Enough water. The basic rule is at least 1 gallon per person per day for several days. Non-perishable food for several days. A manual can opener. Flashlight and extra batteries, a battery-powered hand-cranked radio, a fully charged phone and backup power banks, first aid supplies, prescription medications, cash because card machines and ATMs may not work, important documents in a waterproof bag, insurance policies, IDs, passports, closing documents, medical documents, and pet records, supplies for children, seniors, and pets, cleaning supplies, trash bags, wipes, hand sanitizer, and paper goods. And please do not forget your home preparation. Bring in patio furniture, grills, umbrellas, potted plants, and anything that become a flying object. Clean gutters and drains. Take photos and videos of your property before the storm for insurance purposes. Know how to turn off water, gas, and electricity if needed. Move valuables away from windows and off the floor if flooding is possible. Fuel your car early. Do laundry early. Charge everything early. And please do not run a generator inside your home, garage, porch, or near windows. Generator carbon monoxide can kill you. Generators belong outside, far away from doors and windows. Now, let's talk about 3 of the worst hurricanes to impact this area. The first is the Great Sea Islands Hurricane of 1893. This was a catastrophic storm for the South Carolina and Georgia coast. It made landfall near the Georgia-South Carolina coastline as a major hurricane, and the storm surge was devastating. This storm is remembered as one of the deadliest hurricanes in the United States history, especially for the Sea Islands and Lowcountry communities. The second is Hurricane Gracie in 1959. Gracie made landfall along the South Carolina coast and caused major wind damage, heavy rain, and tornadoes. It was later reanalyzed as a Category 4 hurricane. Even though it is not talked about as often as Hugo, it was a major storm for South Carolina. The third is Hurricane Hugo in 1989. If you've lived in the Charleston area long enough, you've heard Hugo's stories. Hugo made landfall near Sullivan's Island as a Category 4 storm with estimated winds around 135 to 140 miles per hour. It caused catastrophic damage across the Lowcountry. For many people here, Hugo is the storm that changed how Charleston thinks about hurricanes. Sullivan's Island didn't have power for an entire 6 weeks. And I also want to mention Hurricane Matthew in 2016. Matthew was not Hugo, but it was a reminder that even in a lower category storm can bring serious flooding, storm surge, and power outages and disruption to the Charleston area. Here's the bottom line. Preparation is not fear. Preparation is confidence. Know your zone. Have a plan. Have supplies. Know where you will go. Protect your pets. Protect your documents. Listen to local officials. And do not wait until the forecast is scary to get ready. Charleston is an amazing place to live, but part of living here is understanding the water, the weather, and the responsibility that comes with coastal life. If you're buying or selling in the Charleston area and you have questions about flood zones, insurance, older homes, new construction, or what hurricane preparation looks like from a real estate perspective, please reach out. I'm always happy to help. Stay safe, stay prepared, and I will see you in the next video.